Just hours after they had turned for home, a submarine had penetrated the defenses of Captain Gallery's task group. Somehow, the U-boat had maneuvered into the perfect position to sink one of his ships. What happened next was one of the most courageous and remarkable actions in naval history.
Frenchie to Blue Jay, investigating possible sound contact, over.
Candy to Friskies, stand by to assist on sound contact.
As all submarine hunters know, you treat a possible contact as real until proven otherwise.
General quarters, all hands, general quarters.
Blue Jay to Dagwood, take another escort and assist Frenchie. Leave other escorts with me. Out.
Pillsbury turning toward contact at full speed, sir.
As Dan Gallery sent his destroyers in, he put more aircraft, call sign Friskies, into the air. His words to his pilots were simple. If the sub surfaced, they were to use no big stuff, but to chase the crew overboard with .50 caliber fire. He wanted this sub, and he wanted it intact. The Chatelaine fired first with a pattern of 20 hedgehogs. Each had a 32-pound warhead that armed on contact with the water, and only exploded if they hit something. For long seconds, they waited. No explosions came. The Pillsbury and the USS Jenks prowled warily, probing the water with their active sonars.
I've spotted sub. I'm gonna try to get a closer look.
Spotting a submerged shape from the air, one of the aircraft made a diving attack, marking the position with gunfire. The USS Chatelaine fired a spread of 12 600-pound depth charges. Next words came from one of the pilots in the air.
You struck oil! Sub is surfacing!
The U-boat was turning in a circle, her rudders jammed by the depth charges.
Men are abandoning ship. There are lots of men in the water.
Away all boarding parties, away all boarding parties.
Their first discovery was a dead German sailor lying next to the conning tower hatch, a grim reminder of the deadly business they were embarked on. The U-boat was deserted, alone on a runaway enemy boat that was slipping quickly beneath the waves. Time was against them. Their first goal was to find the 3 safes they knew were aboard and grab as much classified material as possible. The boarders grabbed code books, charts, operating instructions, orders from headquarters, and the legendary Enigma code machine. In the end, 9 mailbags full of materials were snatched from the submarine. Before abandoning ship, a German sailor had removed the cover from the sea strainer and opened the main valve, letting the ocean flood in. With the valve open and the cover off, they were minutes away from being dragged down to the deadly, crushing depths of the ocean.
Hope this thing's not rigged.
Running his fingers around the cover, he felt no wires. With precious seconds ticking away, he had to take a chance.
Here goes nothing.
He picked it up. Luck was with them, and moments later, Zenon Lacosius had replaced the sea strainer and stopped the flooding. If the Nazi High Command knew that a U-boat had been captured, they would immediately change all their codes. Secrecy was essential, and that meant towing the U505 a few hundred miles to Casablanca was out of the question. The place was crawling with German spies. Orders came for Gallery to tow the submarine 2,500 miles to the British base at Bermuda. In a tribute to their seamanship, their courage, and just a little luck, they made the 2,500-mile trip through U-boat-infested waters completely undetected. Despite their amazing heroism, it would be years before any of the men involved could breathe a word about the incredible feat they had accomplished.